rolling, check. Calm and stay on the hardwood. Pump bacon, rip shaking, chilling with. I be rolling out off the hardwood straight.
This week on Off the Hardwood, Raptors forward Michael Yogi Stewart shoots billiards with Paul Jones. Jerome Williams hits the links at the Playboy Scramble. We'll learn trick shots from a snooker champion and our weekly highlight reel.
Oh, baby, what a play by Vince.
Off the hardwood. Off the hardwood.
Now, I don't know. Maybe I should break, because you talked about how bad I racked the balls before we started. I didn't know that you had to have the 1 in the front, the 8 in the middle, and stripe solid, stripe solid. You've obviously played this before.
Well, actually, they taught me that here. I always knew the 1 was first and the 8 was in the middle, but I was never sure how to rack the rest of the balls. And the first time I came here, the guy taught us a little bit about pool.
I'm a little afraid now, so I think, you know what? I'm going to go first, because I was going to let you go first, but
go ahead.
I'm a little worried that I might not get too many shots in, so let me take a shot here first. As a kid growing up in California, what was the thing to do, man?
Play basketball. That's pretty much all me and my friends did. At school, after school, practice, that's pretty much all we did.
Why did you choose Cal?
Basically, it came down to 4 schools. It was California, UCLA, Arizona, and Kansas. And good shot. And probably the biggest reason I chose Cal was so my parents could come watch me play.
Yogi, talk about your route to the NBA. Undrafted out of college, did you ever think you'd get here?
Well, I always hoped that I would. It's always been my dream. But coming out of college, my expectations weren't great. I didn't have the greatest college career. I had some tools that I needed, and I worked hard, so I thought I had an opportunity. And Scotty Sterling from the Sacramento Kings got a call from my college coach, Curtis Townsend, and I said, we got a kid who has, no workouts, didn't get invited to any camps. Just bring him in, take a look at him, and that's what they did.
Did you worry because of who you played with in college? I mean, you had some pretty high-powered people on your team.
Right. I played with Jason Kidd for 1 year, Lamont Murray for 1 year, Sharif Abdul-Rahim for 1 year, Ed Gray used to play for the Atlanta Hawks for 2 years, and a whole bunch of other high school All-Americans that came through there. Todd Bozeman did a great job recruiting while I was there, and we had a lot of talent.
Yogi, anybody recognize that fact that here's a kid who was running down the basketballs, 10 years ago, and now he's playing for the team?
Well, a couple guys remembered after something was said. I actually got an opportunity to play with Otis Thorpe in Sacramento. He was actually on the Kings while I was a ball boy. Sometimes I hang out with LaSalle Thompson. I used to play for Sacramento and the Kansas City Kings and the Indiana Pacers. He was also on the team when I was a ball boy. So just getting an opportunity to hang around those guys is kind of funny because it's like coming full circle.
Yogi, you talked about comfort zone and leaving Sacramento. How difficult was it to leave Sacramento, your hometown, to come to Toronto? Because you weren't even sure you were going to come to Toronto, right?
Right, sure. I would like to stay because that's where I started out. But at the same time, I was open to anything, and new opportunities are always good too. And Glenn Grunwald and Butch Carter came calling, and I thought I saw an even better opportunity here.
The All-Star game in '98 in New York, and one of the few, well, not one of the few, the only undrafted rookie to play in that game.
Right.
What was that experience like?
Man, that was probably one of the highlights of my basketball career. Madison Square Garden. What can you say about that? And then just to just to come from where I came from, not being drafted, and by the middle of the season being able to establish myself as you know, one of the top rookies, and you know, getting a chance to just to be around the whole environment. Man, there's a lot of great players in that All-Star game that year. I played with Alvin. You know, it was Tim Duncan's first year in the league. You know, any All-Star game is special, and I was just happy to get a chance to be there.
Away from the court in general, what kinds of things do you like to do to, you know, try to relax and take your mind off the pressures of basketball?
Mostly, this is the kind of stuff I do. I hang out with Alvin Williams a lot. We'll get together. We'll play pool, PlayStation, a lot of John Madden.
I hear he's pretty good.
He's the worst.
Who's the best of the video games on the team?
I'd have to say the football, Vince is the best on the team. This year.
This year?
Yeah, he, I don't know what he did, but Madden 2002, he goes with the St. Louis Rams and brings that blitz, and he's tough to beat.
What's the toughest arena to play in, Yogi? What's the joint that you go into and you say, I just want to get out of here alive, never mind win or lose? What would you say is the...
Well, actually, we've had some success here lately, but I think Madison Square Garden is tough, just because it's the Knicks and the mystique that comes with it. You know, you always grow up watching people play in Madison Square Garden, and that's why it was so special to a lot of guys to win a playoff game against them last year at Madison Square Garden.
Watch your heads.
Oh my God.